From Peoria, Videomax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Jonna Bond and Kira Elliott. State of the Arts with Davida Jackson. Award-winning news with Elise Escaronli and Starlina Trainer. And the Midstate Reporters. The Sportin' Life with Charlie Marlowe. Street Team with Emily Morrow and Teresa Philbin. Our man with the movies is Bob Maher. And Food for Thought with Lanika Jackson. And Jacqueline Heineman takes us about town. Now, from Studio One at Bradley University in America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Jonna Bond and Kira Elliott.
Hello, Peoria. I'm Jonna Bond.
And I'm Kira Elliott. Welcome to Midstate Magazine.
You know, Kira, lately I've been feeling really bogged down. Do you feel bogged down?
Bogged, huh? Good vocabulary, Jonna. I'm impressed. But no, seriously, I do feel a little bit schlumpy lately.
Schlumpy, huh?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel like I can't concentrate anymore. I feel like I shouldn't even be here.
Well, why don't you just go then?
I will.
Just leave.
I'm going.
You're gone.
Alrighty then.
Then go.
Okay.
Chicken. Why don't we just go check out the news with Elise Escaronli and Starlina Trainer? I can't.
Hello and welcome to Midstate News. I'm Elise Escaronli.
And I'm Starlina Trainer. Student athletes at Bradley gained another advantage over average students this week. Bradley's Provost Council approved priority registration for 4 athletic teams, allowing them to register before any other students. Athletic officials claim the motive behind the new policy is a desire to graduate athletes on time. The concept of priority registration for athletes has often been considered, but never received widespread support in the past. Due to the NCAA rules that require an additional interest group to receive the same priority, students with physical handicaps will also be among the first to register.
A San Jose woman was charged this week with first-degree murder in connection with the scalding death of her 11-month-old son. 18-year-old Robin Graham is accused of causing Austin Graham's death on Friday after placing him in a bath of scalding water. The boy's father was at work at the time of the incident. Austin was pronounced dead at Pekin Hospital. Logan County State's Attorney Tim Hoyt doesn't expect to charge anyone else in the case. Graham is being held at the Logan County Jail on $2 million bail. Bradley's current theater season is in full swing. Keeping in line with the great novels theme this year, the department presents an adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Guest reporter Bo Brown tells us more.
It's Friday night at the theater. The lights dim and a hush comes over the crowd. You sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the show. What you might not think about, however, are the months of preparation put into this production. It all started with one individual's vision so many months ago. Theater is nothing new for Ziva Barzell, the director of Bradley University's production of Dracula. Ziva's had a passion for theater for as long as she can remember.
I think I'm one of those people that came out of the womb that way. It's as early as I can remember. I've just been doing it forever. I started dancing when I was 5. I started taking acting class, I think, when I was 7. And voice lessons, I think I started later, about 17.
After having 2 children and acting for years in New York, Ziva decided to go to graduate school and start teaching theater full-time. I
started applying for teaching jobs that looked interesting to me, where I thought maybe I could do this thing where I can continue my career, but I could also help train young actors. That I really thought maybe I had something to give back.
Ziva's given back to her students every day these last few months, preparing for the opening night of Dracula. It's been a labor of love, considering it's one of her favorite plays.
I like the language of the show. Voice is one of my areas, and so when I hear a show that is rich in language, I love it.
For Ziva, the ultimate goal of theater is to tell a rich story and to make the audience think.
You can be seduced by a lot of things, and that sometimes when we put judgment on things, it's because we aren't in those shoes.
Dracula is playing in the Hartman Center for the Performing Arts Thursday the 13th through Sunday the 23rd. Come check it out and think of it from a director's point of view. I know I'll be there. I mean, hey, somebody's got to kill Dracula. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Bo Brown.
Bradley students have long been dissatisfied with the conditions of the athletic facilities on campus. Within the next 3 years, however, all that could change. By next month, Bradley will have a renovation plan for Hostler Hall. Plans could include tearing down the field house and combining the two athletic buildings, or renovating Hostler Hall from the inside out. Costs for the renovation are estimated at $30 million, though specific numbers are not available.
A new strip club may soon join a list of area businesses. Scott Wood and Dave Remington wanted to open the club last February but met with resistance from the city. Original plans called for a discreet exterior to the Gentlemen's Club with only its name, Elliott's, distinguishing it. Now, due to changes the city requires, the owners will make it more obvious with flashy neon signs. Elliott's will not serve alcohol and will be open to anyone over the age of 18. At the outset, our hours will be lunch and dinner 7 days a week, though eventually the club may be open 24 hours. Bradley students get involved in a number of ways while on campus.
Midstate's Lizzie Hancock spent time at campus radio station The Edge, getting to know the business of radio.
They're a good team.
Bradley Student Radio, WRBU The Edge, has been a staple on campus for many years, yet it often goes unrecognized. Students at The Edge control their format and have a wide selection of music to choose from. Music director Matt McClure oversees the content played on the station.
No, he's not in right now.
Pretty much controls all the inflow of music into the station. I ensure that we have the newest and best CDs in there. I am constantly talking with record labels.
While Matt and the executive board are hard at work in the office, the DJs are having fun next door in the booth. Although most DJs play music, there are some that enjoy talk. Jeremiah Ingram co-hosts a sports talk show. Over the past 2 years, The Edge has had many improvements.
A whole new desk and a rack for the CD players was built in there. We've gotten new mics, a brand new board this year. We've implemented an automation system.
In addition to the improvements, The Edge is looking for approval for a low-power FM transmitter.
To broadcast within about quarter to a half mile around campus, which would actually benefit us a lot. People will be able to listen to us on the radio, both in their cars driving right around here and outside on the quad. It's a nice day. They bring their boombox out there. They'll be able to hear their friends on the station.
From what I've seen here, it sure makes me want to have my own radio show. For Midstate News, I'm Lizzie Hancock.
Police in Fulton County arrested a man for allegedly threatening to blow up the Tompkins State Bank in Avon. The morning of the incident, authorities evacuated the bank and surrounding businesses for about 1 hour while they searched the building. A portion of Main Street was also blocked by firefighters during the search. Avon police traced the call to a cell phone and later arrested 66-year-old Terrence Kazad of Avon. He will appear in Fulton County Court on December 12th.
Kevin Buchanan, a 2001 Bradley graduate, died last week in a head-on collision with a drunk driver on Interstate 57. The business finance major had just taken a position with Bank One and planned on standing up in a close friend's upcoming wedding. Buchanan was driving high school friends home early Saturday morning when 28-year-old Robert Hubbard crossed the median and collided with Buchanan. Ryan Brothers and Michelle Salin also died in the crash. In tonight's Oddly Enough, one British town loses its Christmas spirit this holiday season. Last year, Diss, a town in eastern England, asked 6,500 residents to donate money for town Christmas lights. The fundraising brought in over $10,000. This year, the same campaign was launched, complete with flyers posted in businesses and donation cards sent to residents. Despite efforts, Diss raised only $8 to put towards lights for Christmas 2003. The entire donation was received from one area business. In the studio this week, Elise talks with Crystal Davis from the Activities Council of Bradley University. Elise?
Thank you very much, Star. Today we have Crystal Davis, and she's here to talk about the annual Battle of the Bands that Bradley holds. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Can you first explain what exactly the Battle of the Bands is?
Battle of the Bands is an event that ACBU holds each semester at the end of the semester where the bands compete for prizes, and the bands have to include at least one Bradley student.
So how do you guys get these bands?
Well, we have to publicize it, and usually we will have ads in the Scout, as well as there are posters everywhere throughout throughout the campus, like by the cafeterias, as well as in the student center with the information and who to contact on those flyers.
Now, the bands that usually are interested, are they ones that are already established?
Yeah, most of the time they've been together for a while. I mean, we have had some new bands before, like maybe that they had just gotten together, but for the most part, most of the bands have been established for a little while.
Do they have to audition or anything once they?
No, but we suggest that they contact us early because the spots fill up, and we can't have like 10 bands going on because the show would be extremely too long.
So how many bands do you usually have?
Between 4 and 5.
Okay. And how long is it? I mean, people come and physically watch these people perform,
Yes.
and are they going against each other, or how does that work?
They're going against each other, and it's based off the audience, and the audience votes. So, like at the end of the performance, they'll be asked to fill out a ticket and put it in a slot for the band that they prefer.
So there are no judges, it's just the audience that chooses who wins?
Yes.
Now, what do they get once they win?
There's 3 prizes. The first place prize is $100, second place is $75, and third place is $50.
Okay, so what have you seen? Like, have you seen any bands do anything crazy to win over the audience? Like, I'm sure you've seen a lot, but does anything stick in the back of your head that just really caught your attention?
No, not really. I think they just bring a lot of people. That would be the best thing, is like to get all of your friends to come out and vote. Like last year we had, in the fall semester, we had about 300 to 400 people in there. So that was a really good turnout. The spring semester, that one wasn't too good because it was outside and it was kind of cold out during that time. But last year during this time, we had it in the student center and the turnout was really good.
So when is it this year?
It is December the 6th, 2003 in the student center ballroom.
Now, can bands still?
Yes. We currently have 2 bands, definitely, and I think we are looking for approximately 2 to 3. We do have 2, not so sure about, so bands are still able to sign up.
Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us
today.
Thank you. Back to you, Star.
That's all we have for Midstate News. Now back to Kira and Jonna.
I'm back.
Well, good.
Enough.
Agreed.
Okay, enough with this madness. Seriously, we need to stop.
Okay, we totally will. I promise, but I don't know. Anyways, why don't we check out stuff that's going on in Peoria rather than
we'll check out,
talking the way we're talking.
There's tons going on in the Peoria area.
That's true.
There's a jazz ensemble concert on December 5th at 7:30 p.m. at the Dingle-Dine Music Center at Bradley University.
That's right, and Johnny Lang is coming to Peoria in concert on December 3rd at 8 p.m. at the Civic Center. So that sounds cool.
I don't have time for any of this stuff, though, Jonna.
I know.
Graduation is going to be next semester, and I have way too much to do.
You don't have as much as Dustin Hoffman in The Graduate. Why don't we check out Bob Maher with Movie Review?
Hey everyone, welcome to Get Real. This week's film is The Graduate, starring Dustin Hoffman and Anne Bancroft. This classic from 1967 was nominated for 7 Academy Awards and several Golden Globes, including Best Actress for Anne Bancroft's performance as Mrs. Robinson. Dustin Hoffman's character Ben, a recent college graduate, somehow stumbles into an affair with Mrs. Robinson, and the results are both karmic and heartbreaking. Let's take a look.
Your husband won't be home for hours.
So?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you? For God's sake, can you imagine my parents? Can you imagine what they would say if they just saw us here in this room right now?
What would they say?
I have no idea, Mrs. Robinson, but for God's sake, they brought me up. They made a good life for me, and I think they deserve better than this. I think they deserve a little better than jumping into bed with the partner's wife.
Are you afraid of me?
Oh, no, you're missing the point. Look, maybe we could do something else together. Mrs. Robinson, would you like to go to a movie?
The contrast between Ben's nervousness and Mrs. Robinson's calm, collected manner is what provides for this movie's unique humor. Hoffman is wonderful as a bumbling college graduate who isn't quite sure where to go with his life.
Have you thought about graduate school?
No.
Would you mind telling me then what those 4 years of college were for? What was the point of all that hard work?
You got me.
The conflict of the movie arises when Ben begins to fall in love with Mrs. Robinson's daughter, Elaine, after they end their affair. Elaine is obviously disgusted when she finds out about everything, and the second half of the movie is Ben's fight to get her back.
Well, well, well!
What's happening?
Ben says that he and Elaine are getting married.
I don't believe it.
That's what he says, right?
I'm going up to Berkeley today.
Hey, come on, we've got to call the Robinsons. We've got something to celebrate.
No, I think you'll want to wait on that.
Oh, they don't know.
No, they don't.
Well, when did you decide all this?
About an hour ago.
Wait a minute. You talked to Elaine this morning?
No, she doesn't know about it.
You mean she doesn't know that you're coming up to Berkeley?
No, actually, she doesn't know about us getting married yet.
Well, when did you two talk this over?
We haven't.
You haven't?
Ben, this whole idea sounds pretty half-baked.
No, it's not. It's completely baked. It's a decision I've made.
Well, what makes you think she wants to marry you?
She doesn't. To be perfectly honest, she doesn't like me.
This film is wall-to-wall with great acting, and director Mike Nichols uses some of the most creative camera shots and transitions I've ever seen. And don't forget a soundtrack performed by Simon and Garfunkel. These songs, which would later become some of the group's biggest hits, are priceless in establishing the mood and setting of the story. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back next week with the greatest Christmas movie of all time, It's a Wonderful Life. Back to you, John and Kira.
Well, that was fun.
Wasn't that fun? Wow. You know, that package reminded me of that one time, you know, with that one girl.
Totally, totally.
Is it me or are we totally on the ball today?
What do you mean?
Well, if you couldn't read into my sarcasm, you would know that I just feel a little giddy.
A little giddy? I just feel pretty.
Pretty what?
Pretty like we're going to check out something that's coming up next.
Carrie Thompson with Date with Destiny.
Hi everyone, my name's Carrie Thompson and welcome to Date with Destiny. I'll be motivating you tonight. The topic is about keeping things in proper perspective. So often in this constant life whirlwind, it's easy to forget what's truly important. Remember, to guard yourself against overstressing or taking things too seriously. It's not healthy. While as humans, we have a physical immune system that protects us from getting sick, we also have a psychological immune system that helps us deal with life's adversities. If you are in a habit of getting upset or quitting a project or task when you face an obstacle, that is only taking a toll on your psychological immune system. Every single one of us constantly faces doubts, obstacles, and people who will try to bring us down. We need to put all of these negative deterrents in proper perspective. Remind yourself that almost all of the problems we face have a solution. After that mindset is achieved, anything can be overcome. Many times there are opportunities all around us for us to make our lives exactly as we wish them to be. There are always ways to see our biggest problems as our greatest opportunities. If only we step out of our trained patterns of perception, remember, when you're having a rough day, to put your truly important priorities first. Author Leslie Ludy put it best when she said, "When you lie in bed at night, review the events of your day and ask yourself, did I do anything truly important today? Or did I simply accomplish meaningless, urgent tasks?" I can say confidently, we all can be more happier and more confident individuals as soon as we put life into proper perspective. Thanks, everyone. This has been Date with Destiny with Carrie Thompson. Now back to Jonna and Kira.
Speaking of like being all bogged down and stuff like we were talking about earlier, I have been doing so many research papers.
I know what you mean. Have you learned anything though?
I don't know. I learned that like Shakespeare discovered California in the Battle of 1812.
Yeah, you've learned a lot of really wrong information. Shakespeare was in the 16th century. Columbus discovered America way before the War of 1812.
Well, you know, what can I say? We should just start talking about stuff that I know a little bit more about. Like SOA with Davita Jackson.
Here's State of the Arts.
Welcome to State of the Arts with your host, Davita Jackson. And with me today, we have Amy and Eric, who are going to bless us with their swing dancing, and they're from the Bradley Swingers. So go on and swing with it.
Baby, baby, it looks like it's gonna hail. Baby, baby, it looks like it's gonna hail. You better come inside, let me teach you how to jive and wheel. Oh, you gotta jump and jive and then you really 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 gotta jump and jive and then you will. Papa's in the icebox looking for a can of ale. Papa's in the icebox looking for a can of ale. Mama's in the backyard learning how to jive and wheel. Oh, you gotta jump jiving, then you really 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 gotta jump jiving, then you will. A woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. A woman is a woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. One good thing about him, he knows how to jive and wheel. Oh, you gotta jump and jive.
And that was Amy and Eric, and they were swinging. So you know what? Stay tuned to PSA, and we'll be back for more.
He's just like I was in school.
It's just a phase. He'll get over it.
Millions of kids have learning difficulties and are struggling in school. But instead of excuses, they need help. They learn differently. See how far your child can go. Visit focusonlearning.org. Do it for your child. Do it for yourself. But do it now.
And we're back. That PSA was wonderful, and we're back. You know the deal, the interview with Amy and Eric. These are hilarious people. I love them to death. You guys have to come back on. I saw them swinging at the Swingers World, and it was great. You taught me how to do like a little thingy.
Well, yes. Actually, it was probably the swing dance that you saw us at, which would have been November 21st, which is awesome.
I call it Swingers World because there was so much swinging.
that helps out with advertising all the time.
Yes.
But it was awesome. Like we had probably like I think actually when we counted up like 150 people that came. So
it was a wonderful experience. I love to swing. And the shoes are just off the hook. Explain. Check these shoes. What are these?
Well, these are just our swing shoes. They're specially made so that you can glide along with like any type of floor. So they work out really pretty well and they're fun.
What about your shoes, Amy?
I just wear character shoes that I had from high school, but girls also can wear the saddle shoes, and you can get the character shoes at any dancewear store.
And your Bradley Swingers, for everyone who doesn't know, that's not swingers, but that's like swingers.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. We're from the Bradley Swingers, which is Bradley's swing dancing organization. In terms of like what we do, we teach lessons on Sunday nights. From 9 until 10:30, and we also sponsor campus-wide swing dance once a semester where we bring in a live swing band, as well as, do you want to talk about like Thursday nights?
Sure. Every other Thursday night here in Peoria at Peoria Pizza Works, there's social dancing. It's open to the public. It's free. A lot of people from both the community and Bradley University come out and just have a good time.
So I can come, so do I need like a costume? Because I know in the movies they have the little things, the little petticoats, and they go, woo! Can I get one of those if I wanted to just come all decked out?
Sure, if you want to, you're more than welcome. Usually we only dress up for the dances that we have each semester, get things at thrift stores and things like that, but if you want to, you can dress up anytime. Otherwise, we just wear casual wear.
And I feel kind of special because you are the founding member of Bradley Swingers. Am I correct?
That's correct.
What made you decide to bring swinging dancing to Bradley?
To Bradley?
To Peoria.
I actually took lessons in high school, and I was sort of forced into taking lessons. I really didn't want to, and I had a great time. And I guess probably one of the big reasons that I wanted to do swing dancing here at Bradley was that, like, getting guys involved and letting them have a chance to see that, like, dancing is a lot of fun, and guys can dance. So
especially
it's been a lot of fun.
You got a zoot suit, right?
That's right.
So you're all decked out in a zoot suit.
Yep.
And tell everybody again, Sunday nights.
Yep, Sunday nights, 9 to 9 p.m., 9 to 10:30, and it's totally free. So we hope to see everybody out there.
And where's that at?
Hosser Hall Dance Studio.
I'll be there, so you need to be there. Thank you so much, Eric and Amy.
Thank you.
And join me next week, State of the Arts.
Jonna, we should really try that out.
I know.
I think it would
looked
really
like
help
a lot
us
of
out.
fun.
But we really, okay, honestly, we really need to breathe deeply right now.
I agree.
Get straight and de-stress. So breathe. Good, good.
That feels really good. You should try it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Just one big deep breath. Good.
But don't take in too much oxygen. You can get a headache from that.
Yeah, I know. Somebody like me would.
But maybe after the show,
we should do a big massage circle. That would de-stress us a lot.
We should start right now.
I think maybe you're right. You know, you get to massage me next, right?
Yeah, I will massage you next. But here's Jackie Heineman with About Town with some other ways to de-stress.
That's good. You're done.
Secrets. Do you have secrets? I have secrets. Bowling secrets. Hi, I'm Emily Morrow, and I'm at the Landmark Bowling Lanes, and tonight I'm gonna ask people what their bowling secrets are. Let's rock and bowl! So tell me, what's your bowling secret?
Just go crazy on them, you know, just mess around.
Good shoes. Got to have good lane shoes.
So do you own your own shoes?
Oh, absolutely not. I get the shoes with the bright laces.
Aim straight and go for the arrows.
I am sitting here with my bowling team, the Spare Bears, and I'm going to ask them what their bowling secret is. Girls, tell them all about it.
Well, you know what to do.
1, 2, 3. Spare Bears, stare!
Balls. It's all about the balls.
Do like people always get cheese sticks, and does that help their game?
You know what? I would almost think so because everybody orders like at least potato skins.
So you say potato skins equals strike. What equals spare?
Probably deluxe nachos.
People disclosed a lot of secrets, but one secret seemed to be popping up a little bit more than the rest.
Drink about a 6-pack. Well, we like to drink a lot of beers before and during bowling to keep us really primed for the lanes.
Lots of practice and a lot of this.
I seem like that if I can't, you know, get at least a little bit drunk, my ball goes like in both gutters, but after I get halfway drunk, then my ball goes straight.
But there was one secret that seemed a little
Should we tell her?
nuttier than the rest.
Let's just show her.
Now I thought I'd let you in on my little bowling secret, and it's all about the mantra. I'm the best bowler in the world, and I am going to get a strike! For Street Team, I'm Emily Morrow. Back to you, Jonna and Kira.
Man, you know, I got so relaxed from your back rub that I totally messed that up. It was Emily Morrow with Street Team, not About Town.
It's all right, back rubs do that to
but
you.
we do feel better now, and we're going to sign off. I'm Kira Elliott.
And I'm Jonna Bond.
We'll see you later, Peoria.
You good?